Hey,
Yes, sir.
happy Sunday. How's everybody doing?
Chilling, brother. Chilling. What's up?
Free smoke. Let's start with free smoke. Free smoke. You just had a fight the other day. Tell us about it.
Shit, man. A
Put on
split
free smoke. Put on.
decision. Split decision loss, man. 5 rounds by 5 rounds. I could have swore I did enough. I'll post a full fight here soon. I just got the video and shit of it. But yeah, man. Another split decision loss, bro. It is what it is, brother. You know what I'm saying? On to the next.
Is it frustrating getting these split? I mean, you have to be like, damn, like I thought I did enough. What the fuck? 'Cause I felt like this one, everybody kind of said like, man, you won this shit. And you got robbed
Yeah.
again.
I think it's pretty crazy. Like, I honestly hate to be that dude that's like, man,
Yeah.
I fucking won that fight, bro. I got robbed. But it's like, bro, like, man, like when it's like not only me saying that, and it's a lot of people that's feeling that way. I feel like it's pretty valid. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm just like, fuck it, on to the next, bro. It is what it is. Like, it's like I clenched heavy in my last fight, and I got a split decision loss. I was whooping dude's ass on the outside at range this time, and I still get a split decision loss. It just I don't know. I don't know what these motherfuckers want from me, bro. So we'll see what's up. Just on to the next one.
No. Yeah. Are you thinking? Are you thinking about moving up in weight, moving down in weight? What do you think? You think about getting on TRT, take some peptides? You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm probably gonna stay at this way. I might take a little bit of time off just to maybe chill out a little bit, maybe enjoy life a little bit. I feel like I've been
Uh-huh.
balls to the wall since I started, so I'm at like over like 35 fights now, like with Street Beats combined. It's like within like 5 years. So it's like it's a lot of shit. So yeah, I'll
Yeah,
probably take some time off. We'll see what's up. But I'll be back in there whether or not it's just now or later. It's just a matter of time.
yeah. You like the fucking Bobby Green, the Sheepies West Coast, man. You got shit with the fight, bro. Hey, for real,
You feel me? Shout out my boy Bobby Green too. What's up?
for real. Shout out Bobby Green. Hey, tell
Yeah.
us about before we get into the next event. Let's talk about the last event. We never really recapped the epic night fade Street Beats West Coast 59. It was the first time we ever did a night event. It turned out amazing. It looked amazing. The sunset, the vibes, the energy. Everybody said the energy was crazy. The fights were
Yeah, bro.
better. It looked amazing on camera. The live stream was the shit. The fights coming out look amazing. Just overall, they look great. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, and that's really how I felt too, man. I felt like the energy was crazy, like just off the rip. Like I felt like the first fight kind of set it off, which it always does, you know what I'm saying? Like the first fight kind of sets that tone. But man, bro, like just like, usually people like kind of make noise before the first fight and shit. This one just felt like loud, bro. Like it felt like just super popping. I don't know what it was, bro, but it was dope, man. Like the lights made for a good time, like the ambiance, like the everything was dope, bro. Like it was dope. I feel like it made people want to fight was like the kind of like the spotlight like being on them type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it made more people's dog want to come out. It was crazy, bro. It was sick though, bro. Like every single fight, I was like, God damn, how could this get any better, bro? And they just kept getting better. I was like, God damn, like yeah, man. So I can't wait for the next one. But yeah, you had these two killers right here on there, and the big dog fight, man. They had some crazy fucking fights too. It was a dope night, bro. It was a dope night.
Absolutely, absolutely. Daniel wanted me to touch on something. There was some criticism on my part. The commentary was very negative on the live stream. That it was like, oh, you were really, really, really harsh. Um, talking about people quitting because a lot of people didn't get off the stool, and a lot of people felt offended. But I felt like it's kind of just the fight game. It was just kind of like kind of just I don't think I called anybody like a bitch or anything like that. It was just more just like down, like
Yeah.
homie quit on the stool, and I get it. We're not getting paid. These are free fights. You know what I mean? Just
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like as
always you're
someone who like
offended. If,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like as someone who like takes the sport serious, bro, and like really like does this shit, bro, like that shit should offend you. You know what I'm saying? Like it should make you feel
yes.
some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that shit is just out of pocket, like kind of like disrespectful to the sport and disrespectful to your opponent, in my opinion. So and
Yeah.
it's kind of like, damn, bro, you're gonna take away from your opponent's performance because your bitch ass is too tired to continue. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty crazy. But I don't know, but that's just what it is, bro. But that's just how I see it, and that's maybe just because I take it to a different level with this shit, you know. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
I think we both do, especially you to a different level, even above me and a lot of people, because you're on a different level. You're fighting professionally, amateur,
Yeah,
traveling the world. So man, we never seen Free Smoke ever fucking quit in his life. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I don't
yeah,
think we
yeah.
ever
So like,
will.
yeah, so that shit like really sits with me, bro. When I see people do that, because I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I just feel like you can't live with yourself, bro. Personally, that's just how I feel, and that's just my opinion, bro. If motherfuckers are mad about it, so be it. You know what I mean? But that's just how I feel. So
Yeah, yeah. So and some of the guys were kind of like the post interviews on night show were kind of like, oh, dog, like I didn't train. Oh, I wasn't ready. Oh, so you
you're breaking up. You're breaking
just
up.
wasn't up to par.
Where'd he go?
Oh, my bad.
All right, you
Did, did,
good. You
did,
good.
yeah, no, I was just saying on a couple of the guys the post interviews were kind of like excuses like, oh yeah, I didn't want to come out because I didn't train properly, or last minute, you kind of make excuses for yourself, and then you kind of like downplay your point, like you said, instead of just being, hey
Yeah,
dog,
yeah.
I could have come out, that fool's a dog.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta like give the props to your opponent and not kind of take away from them. Like that shit's out of pocket, bro. I don't like taking away from someone else's performance, bro. Like at the end of the day, it was on me. I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look
Yeah,
at it. Yeah.
yeah.
But
So
no, I think
so
I
as
think
far
I
as
think mainly no, I think mainly though, like about like the commentary, I think what it was is I felt like maybe what I was hearing is that I guess people were saying like maybe you were like or you not you necessarily, but like people on the live stream were talking about like maybe like talking shit about people, not only like quitting, but just like maybe like roasting them and shit. And I don't know, some people maybe just can't take that shit. I don't know, but
yeah, but that's the live stream. I mean, we're not controlling the chat. People were like clowning on people, making fun of people,
that's like
giving
that's like
people
almost being
nicknames.
mad at commentary. The goofy ass shit. Like that's like almost being mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Like for almost like commentating
Yeah,
what they see. Like I understand the professionalism, but we're like in the backyard and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, yeah. No, if you can't take freaking criticism, if you can't take like a little roasting from like Street Beef's live stream, bro, like you probably shouldn't be in the fight game because you're gonna get roasted everywhere for the way you look, your fighting style,
yeah,
everything, bro.
bro.
Like, we're just,
You
if
got
anything,
you
it
got
should
to have like the
motivate you
thickest
to.
skin,
Oh, especially in Street Beefs, we all been I've been
bro.
roasted.
Bro,
Everybody gets roasted. Who cares?
Back two, three, more right there, four. Kill them.
who is that? Oh, is that Colossus? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so tell us, so everybody was a fan of the night event, and obviously this next huge event is going to be at night. So is this a thing we're going to keep going, or is it be just for the summer because the heat is a problem?
So I mean, personally, I really like this shit. And honestly, like with just like my new schedule of work, I think it kind of helps out my schedule too a little bit. But I think for the summer months, I think we should always be banging out these night events because man, it's too fucking hot, bro. Y'all know how it is,
Yeah.
man. Like we've been to enough fucking events and anniversaries out there in the hot ass sun, bro. We've done them without shades before too. So I just feel like we've been to enough of them, and I feel like we gotta be smarter. You know what I'm saying? Not harder. We gotta do smarter, not harder shit. So.
Almost always soda.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Everything went black.
We just can't see you. You're just
Hmm?
black screen.
What's good, Blanco?
Mm-hmm.
I think you got your own.
What's up, man?
Me.
You guys hear me though?
So, how's everybody feeling so close to the fight?
I mean, are you leaving?
I'm feeling great, man. One day at a time. We're weeks away, so there's plenty of time to get even better.
Who said that?
It's Darius. The night event. I'm happy that we're hosting it at night again.
Bro, I don't even know who's talking. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Oh
Everybody's
boy.
frozen.
I'm like looking hella hard too, bro. I'm like, who the fuck is talking right now? Ain't nobody's mouth moving. Like,
Hey, could you guys hear me or what?
oh, I can
Yeah.
hear you now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So all y'all can keep the show
Yeah.
going. 619 will be back shortly. He's having a little bit of a Wi-Fi issue, but we'll be back. So you can
I
get
heard you
going.
guys chosen was good.
Let's run it. But yeah, y'all. How are y'all feeling though, man? How's the training been going, man? How y'all feel about this championship fight against each other? We'll start with the heavyweights first, man. Humble Beast, man. How you been feeling, man? Then we'll go with Colossus after.
Is Humble Beast in the chat?
Humble Beast, you hear me?
Hey, at a time. We're weeks away from it.
Humble Beast is not in the
Yeah, I
chat,
can
but
hear you.
he's actually on the stream, so you can let yourself talk.
You unmute yourself, bro?
Yeah, I'll try right now.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. Colossus, how you feeling, brother? We ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Hollow only pulled out on you in
Oh
a
man.
semifinal match, bro. Like, how did that feel? Like, what was you feeling about that?
I
Talk to us,
mean,
bro.
I always say, as long, I mean, if it was an emergency, it is what it is. If he just pulled out because, you know, I mean, I don't know, man. Never know. The morning of, it's bullshit. It really sucks because you do all this training, you get so hyped up, you tell all your friends and family about this fight, and then all of a sudden your opponent has to pull out. I still haven't really gotten a reason, which it is what it is. It's the fight game. I know all the fights aren't guaranteed,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it just sucks, like, but I'm looking to put all this frustration and, you know, uh, maybe set to this next final. So I want to walk away with something.
yeah. That's what's up, man. And how do you feel about this matchup against Humble Beast? How do you see him as like an opponent? Like, what do you feel like? Does he pose any significant threat to you? Do you feel?
So
What up, guys?
good.
Colossus is
And he's,
Coming with
cutting
mind
out
you,
a
like
little.
King.
I
How's it
outweigh,
going,
I outweigh
guys?
him.
You cutting out a little bit,
Is everyone
Colossus.
still in the chat? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Um, once again, man, it just kind of sucks, having to go against someone who's like so underweight. Because I think he's what, like 180 now.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Maybe buck
Yeah, I
85,
mean,
buck
they say
90.
they say the size don't matter, but shit, I mean, if you have technique with your size, I mean, it's kind of tough, man. I don't want to hurt him on accident, like, but it is what it is.
Yeah, respect, respect. I mean, I appreciate that. Like, just like also having like care for the opponent and
What
shit,
up,
bro. But I mean,
Blanco?
you trying to get this belt, bro. We gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm
Can you
saying?
anybody?
And
I
he's
could
in the
barely hear
tournament.
anybody. All the sound go out.
We can
Yeah,
hear
can you
you
guys
loud as
hear?
hell. Yeah.
Nope, can't hear nobody.
Hey, humble beast.
All right, Humble Beast, are you in here yet? No, he's out. He's out. All right, all right. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Yeah, Colossus. How is it gonna feel, man, to win that big dog belt, man, when you do though, bro? Like what do you feel about the belt? Like it looks pretty sick to me. I was hella trying to get that myself. Like that shit looks pretty badass. How do you feel about that?
I'm definitely impressed with how the belt looks. I'm impressed. I'm sure it looks really heavy. I like the carrying case it comes in.
Sound went out. I
Yeah,
can't hear
But
anybody.
mind you, I don't want to get too ahead of myself because anything can happen. Like God forbid Humble Beast
respect.
cuts me, in the first 30 seconds, like fight's
What
over,
is
right?
going on?
Yeah, respect, respect, respect. Yeah, I get
Um,
that. Yeah,
it,
go ahead.
go ahead. Oh, my bad. Um, I don't know. Yeah, the game plan is I'm not gonna just come out firing. I really want him to kind of, I'm gonna do a little bit of a bait and switch. I'm gonna use my jab, get my range, especially this being a night event. I'm really gonna enjoy um the darkness and
Can
kind
you
of
guys
like
hear
because it
me?
looked, yeah.
'Cause I can't hear anybody.
All right, bro. We'll just X that out,
Let me
bro.
try
My
this.
boy keep cutting everybody off. He can't even hear us.
I'm dead. But yeah, man, I really wanted to fight on that night event, but it was just one of those things where like I really want to, if I'm fighting again, like, I want it to be for a ship, I want that dirty boxing championship. I want that boxing heavyweight championship, and I want the MMA strap, because
Yeah.
all those belong to a real heavyweight, and here I am.
Yeah, respect. And I would definitely like to see you get those belts, man. So that would be something cool. I mean, and even if you don't get them, like you said, because anything can happen, bro, it'd be nice to see you challenge for them because I feel like you definitely deserve those opportunities. But I'm definitely looking forward to you and Humble Beast throwing down. I mean, that's gonna be a great fight, nonetheless. So I'm truly looking forward to that. But we also do have the semifinal. I mean, I'm sorry, the finals for the 170 and under bracket. We got God's Chosen, and Blanco, man. God's Chosen. How are you feeling going into this matchup? I know you just got to watch Blanco's last fight against Battleborn. How do you feel about that, man? And how are you feeling this fight's going to be going when you step in there with him?
Uh, yeah, I'm just. Did you hear me or what?
Yeah. We hear you.
I
Can hear you.
I don't know if you noticed. If you seen that last video of my last fight, I have mentioned that my uncle had died. But yeah, all those things like that I go through in life, we all go through hella things. We all go through things like tough trials and stuff like that. But I just had a cousin that passed away. Her boyfriend had beat her up. And she lived in Elko, it's like 7 hours away from me. But yeah,
Sorry, I hear that.
I just have that in my mind right now too. Like I have that fire in me, I have that dog. And I just feel like it's been
I
expecting
can't
me
hear
the whole
nothing
time.
y'all are saying. Sorry.
You
Can you
good?
hear
You
me?
good? Yeah, you're good. Keep going. You good, bro?
I just feel like I have that fire in me, that dog. You know, that beast
Yeah.
that I've been letting out for a long time. But now I feel like
Yeah.
I'm ready to let him
I'm
out.
gonna
I feel
turn
like
on the AC.
I feel like I've been too nice lately. I feel like I've been like too worried about everybody else and not worried about myself. But now this fight,
Respect.
I feel like Ryan Garcia right now. I feel like Ryan Garcia when he fought Haney. But because
Respect.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been drinking, but I haven't been smoking though. But I've been drinking, But I haven't been drinking for like about 3 days from now. And I ain't gonna drink or do nothing else until that fight. But
Respect.
Like Ryan Garcia said around that time, I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong.
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling right now. Everybody thought Ryan was crazy. Everybody thought, oh, Ryan's drinking, Ryan's that. But at the end of the day, people need to understand, people go through things. Ain't nobody perfect. Just because I drink and somebody else doesn't drink doesn't make him better or even more prepared than me. But yeah, each and every one of us are close to God as much as another person is. We're all sinners. But that's how I feel like right now. I feel strong, feel motivated. I have no fear. I never feared no man ever in my life, but I'm prepared for this.
Respect.
And also to talk about what I said last time in the last podcast,
Sorry.
I didn't need to cut off anybody else or to make myself seem better or anything like that. But I appreciate this platform. The only reason
Yeah.
why I made it professional was because of Street Beef. And if you see that fight of my professional debut, they mentioned fighting out of Street Beefs, Las Vegas, Nevada.
That's
I
respect, bro. Yeah.
will never forget. I will never forget where I come from, and I will never forget where I started from. So I have nothing but love and respect for this sport and for this platform of Street Big West Coast because if it wasn't for Street Big West Coast, I wouldn't even be there. I wouldn't even have that
Respect, bro.
opportunity. But yeah, I
Respect,
have
bro.
nothing but love for each and every one who fights in Street Beat West Coast because all those people who did that, they remind me of me. And I do this for you guys too. Not only for you guys, but for everybody who fights in there. Because if I did it and if I fought Street Beat West Coast, you guys can do it too. I never thought
Yeah.
myself bigger or better than anybody else. But yeah, I have that dog in me, just like each and every one of you guys, and have respect for each and every one person that has, the balls to get up into that ring because it ain't easy. Like they say only 1% of people who train make it inside that ring and spar or fight. Only 1% of them. The 99% of them just go to train and they don't even want to fight. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I have a lot of respect for each and every one of you guys. But that's what I
Yeah.
got to say.
Respect, bro. Yeah, that's dope, bro. That's pretty dope. It shows like the humble side of you as well, bro, which is really cool to see. You popped on the scene. You was making noise from your first fight. It's awesome to see where you've progressed just from there to now. Blanco, how do you feel about God's Chosen as your opponent, man? And how do you feel about him being a professional bare knuckle fighter as well, going against someone like that in the finals match this month?
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody, who starting the fight, um, Smoke Ranch, everywhere, and everybody. I want to say thank you to the fans, to my family, to everybody who supported me. Speaking on my opponent, man, I got high respect for this guy. He's a real fighter. He's legit. Um, He's pro bare knuckle. You can't ask for more, from a main event. Really looking forward to mixing it up with him, and yeah, I'm just going as hard as I can and eating right, sleeping good, and taking care of myself. It's just another day at the office as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, and I feel like you really brought the dog out in your last fight against someone who really kind of brings that dog every single time, man. Like, and Battleborn kind of fights like a wild dog, you know what I'm saying? So it's even crazier. So um it was nice to see the composure you had. I know you guys are both pretty good boxers, man, but with this dirty boxing rule set, I know there's elbows allowed in there. Are we gonna see any elbows thrown by any of you guys out there?
Um, it's a fight,
I mean,
shit
that's
happens.
key. Key.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm,
I know. Go ahead.
I'm willing to bang it out pure hands. But if he wants to do elbows, we can do elbows. But I'm willing to do pure hands. But it just matters what he wants to do.
So, can I interrupt and say, well, 619 is getting his Wi Fi together. One big fan question was, how did you guys feel this being a night event versus a day event? Everyone's has to be there early in the morning. This one, you had a little bit more time to prepare. I don't know, get your mind right. How did it feel different? And would you want the next event to be the same, a night event, or do you want it to be a morning event like usual?
Go ahead, guys. I thought, yeah.
Every event should be a night event.
I feel like the night event will probably be better. I didn't get to go to the last one, but darkness always does better in the dark. So make sure y'all have the lights
Yeah, I
shining
would.
on me, cause
Yeah,
that, or I'm gonna disappear. All right, I'm just gonna look like a shadow somewhere.
it was definitely
I was definitely looking
turn.
forward to fighting at night. I definitely feel like I fight a little bit better later on in the day, considering that's when I train. I'm definitely an afternoon, nighttime training type of person. Whereas, like in the morning, I'm usually at work or
Anybody else hear
doing that sort of
Colossus?
thing.
That's
Can
what's
you guys
up.
hear me?
Yeah, we heard you, brother. We heard you. Yeah.
Okay, cool, for sure.
Humble beast, man.
Yeah,
You hop in there, bro. Hop
it
in
was
there. Answer
definitely
that question, bro. How you feel?
proper. The fight at night, proper.
Yeah, I know when Humble Beast was leaving that night, he
Yeah, I
was
mean it's
like, man,
proper
he's
the
like, this
fight at
got to be
night.
the
It
standard.
feels
This got to be the
perfect to go
standard.
home after a nice good fight. Absolutely, like it literally set the bar.
Yeah.
It's like how can we go back? But
I
then
really
again,
think
we can
that'll
make a good
change the
reason
whole.
for it because it's goddamn hot.
Feel like that'll change the whole perspective of the West Coast, and how it's always out
When
there in
it's
Vegas. The nightlife.
You know what I think too, and it's something that's not really been said, I guess, but I think the night events kind of help out, whereas like
it's definitely down.
people can go ahead and do the night event, kind of hang out at night, chill out, and then y'all could just go straight to like the after party type shit. Like there's not like a fat ass gap in between where people are like, damn, I'm gonna just go home, or I'm gonna just, I'm gonna sleep the whole rest of the day or whatever the fuck it is, like people actually have time to like hang out and link up. They can just go right after and just do some shit, So it's pretty cool in that sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh, so you had someone say from a viewer perspective, it looked dope as fuck, and fighters seem more amped, maybe because less heat or maybe because adrenaline from the bright lights combo.
It feels a lot more.
It feels a lot
Yeah,
more legitimate. It feels real.
I feel
Yeah. It
like
feels real.
I feel like it should
Wow.
also give a lot of people a little less excuse to not show up or whatever. When you say, I got work that day. Well, you got nighttime. You got all the way till the end of the night.
Yeah. It was dope to see Battleborn back. Yeah, it was definitely sick to see Battleborn back. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. The Colossus got fans in New Mexico, bro.
God dang. Oh, look who finally
That's
popped on.
Yo,
Six is back.
let me ask Blanco. Blanco, there was some talk about.
We
I
can't
know
hear you.
Samke because he cornered him. He cornered Battleborn. There was some talk right after, like, yo, like, did you think Blanco won that? There was like they thought they had taken it. At first, I felt like afterwards they're like you were the better man, but at first they felt they had a 1-2-1. I had a 1-1 going into the third, and I felt you took the third. But I felt Battleborn felt he beat you 2-1. Did you feel you had it going into the third round, or did you feel like you had to pull out the dog to pull it out?
First of all respect to Battleborn for stepping in there last minute. He's a real big dog for that one, win or lose, right?
Yeah.
Um, Second, everybody feels like that after they lose, right? They feel like they won. I won. There's no question about it. I was more aggressive. I wanted the cleaner shots and better shots. Um, I'm in the finals. That's that. I understand. You know, they may have looked at it from his corner into his favor, and rightfully so. You know, they're supposed to root you on, but it is what it is. You know, I came out the better man that night, and if it happens 10 times, it happens 10 times the same way.
Yeah. And I just want to say something too. I know, because
Well,
someone had just had commented
this
about the
being the
crowd
face
about.
off, we want to put you and uh and my boy God's chosen. We want to put you guys just to get you two. And if anything you guys want to say each other before you guys face each other, just y'all two, you know what I mean? And see how you guys who's gonna come out on top. Is this gonna end in a finish? Is this gonna end in a decision? Are we going for TKO?
Everybody got cut off or what? I think everybody got cut off or something. Hey, Blanco.
No, they didn't get cut off. You guys, it's your chance to speak.
So who's finna speak first, me or? ¿Qué onda, vato? ¿Me escuchas o what? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So what was the question that they asked? Because I couldn't hear. Because he got cut off.
Pretty much the
So
question
like
is, what
prediction
are
for
you
the
guys doing? This
fight.
is the time for you guys.
Yeah, prediction for the fight. I'll go first. War, pain, either way. Blood, and just a standoff, Mexican shootout, pride.
Yeah, my prediction. So I think we finna make fight of the night. That's my prediction. I think we finna make fight of the night. I think it's gonna be a dog fight, and I just hope that me and you could just like bang it out. No hugging, no running, but it's whatever you want to do. I could fight either way, but I feel like this fight should be the biggest fight, and I'm willing to brawl it out, to bang it out. I'm not gonna hug. I just want to make it a bloody fight. I just want to make it a war, a fight to be remembered. Because it's probably this might be my last fight against West Coast, and I'm glad that's gonna be ending with you. Because the way that I seen your last performance, that shit was dope as fuck. But what I want to do, I just want to fight like two peoples in there, like two people trying to kill each other, and the doctor does not want to let go. And that's what I want. That's what I want to see who gets up first. But yeah, that's the way I want to do it.
Both of you are fighters that know how to bang. And in case no one is seeing the chat, Daniel wanted to bring up both of you are pressure fighters. What is going to make the difference in this fight? What makes you stand out over the other person? Because we know both of you can bang. So what's going to make the difference? Like, what makes you stand out over the other fighter?
It's levels. It's levels to this.
For me, I feel like what's to make me stand out. I'm never the type to back away for any fight or anything like that. If someone has a fight for me, I'll take it. But yeah, what makes me stand out, I feel like I'm a man without fear, and my faith is fully in God. And when I go in there, there's always gonna be fireworks.
Let me ask this question. It just came to my mind. If this were your last fight ever, what would you want for yourself to be known as? Like, if this was the last fight anyone ever saw of you guys, what do you want people to know about you? What is this fight gonna represent about you guys as fighters?
Shit. Well, I'm kind of feeling the same way God's Chosen's feeling right now. It's This will probably be my last fight in Street Beefs as well. I got my pro debut coming up in November. And no better way to test that out than to fight somebody who's already there at the top, right? I guess I just want everybody to know that, I've stayed in this fight game and I've worked hard for what I can do and for what I got. And I just want everybody to know that Blanco, that name is synonymous with hard work, tenacity, and just, overall a great athlete, a consistent, persistent athlete.
Yeah, for me though, I respect Blanco too. Like, he's a good fighter and everything. I do see him making it professional too. For me, I want to make an impact on the young generation, the young kids. Also, I want people to see that anybody can do it. Like me, I started off with no fights, started off with no amateur fights. I just went in there, and little by little, I'm just climbing up to the ranks. I expect it to be professional next year, but hey, God works in mysterious ways. I guess he felt like, what, it's time. So if it's time, it's time. God's timing is better. But yeah, if this was to be my last fight, I just want people to know that if you put God first before anything else, you can become anything, you can do anything. You just gotta put God first in the bottom of your heart. And don't seek him just because you want these things. You gotta seek him because you want to put him first. If you do this because of yourself, you're gonna lose. But if you have a purpose, a reason, like your family or God, then you're gonna be able to be more successful. Because this is the way I've been fighting. I've just been fighting because I want to reach out to the young generation heart and my family. I want to be able to provide a better future and to get my name out there so people can understand and listen to my voice. Because what I say, it don't matter. But God's words, those are the most important. Yeah, that's what I do this for.
And all that's facts. God's Chosen and Blanca, you both are a big inspiration, especially with y'all going pro most recently. It's like there's the next steps to this shit, and I love to see the big brothers take the steps forward for me to watch and know
While we're waiting
what's
for
next for all
619
of
to
us
get his stuff
champions.
together, I want to make sure we keep this show going. So I want to ask, I know Humble Beast, we've been keeping you a little bit on the sidelines, but how are you feeling? People are anticipating this fight. Everybody wanted to see maybe a different one, you know what I mean? Let's be realistic. Some people thought, with the whole 619 outcome. So how are you preparing for Colossus? What's going to make you different than everyone else that he's been up against? Like, what's going to make you be the underdog to actually look out for?
I really do appreciate you asking me that question and for having me on the podcast. I mean, with this fight coming up is a really big one. I'm taking it super seriously. Boss is like a big brother, big challenge for me. Puts the fear in my heart. Something that I don't see every day, feel every day. So I love it. With my fight coming up, I have a whole camp prepared for this. Right now, I'm just going hard and perfecting skills, getting vision down, getting speed, balance, my body. I want to get a six pack, coming in after a whole camp. I'm basically coming in prepared. And I want to put on a show. I want to do something I've never done before and just do the best I can. And also come home with that damn belt because I promised everyone I would. One, two, I know I can. Two, and three, it's been a long time coming for me and Colossus to fight. I know I lost like all my, I started when I was 225 ish, 250 ish, and I don't even know what weight. And just with that fire alone, it just burnt and melted me into a 180 pounder that you see today. Uh, there's no escaping that fight. Me and Colossus, that's gonna make the internet, and I'm gonna watch it until I get old.
Okay, so before we give 619 the attention, Darkness, I know your partner hasn't been here. He's on the East Coast. So being that this is the nighttime, all of the people on here, they've already experienced what it is to be a night event. How are you gonna prepare different for Winksy? Obviously, he has a little club behind him. He's already done some other matches. So how are you coming in preparing to this fight, being that it's a little different than from what you've done in the past?
To be honest with you, I've been waiting for this fight for a long time. The difference that I have from everybody else is I don't want to sit there and watch him dance and do all the stupid little stuff he's been doing. From the first time he came to the West Coast, I told him I wasn't going to sit there and let him dance. I don't let my opponents sit there and do a whole bunch of stuff. I keep it moving. I move forward and I at least bring that pressure. I'm not going to sit there. I didn't come here to dance. Did you come here to fight or did you come here to put on the antics? I came here to fight. So, with all that dancing stuff and everything you want to do, by all means, if you think you're going to do that with me, you're not. So with the big following and everything going on with him, you know, it's a game to him. It's not a game anymore. It's not a game
It's not a
anymore.
game anymore. It's not a game. It's not a game anymore. It's not a game. It's not a game.
So everything, I feel I've seen all the fights that he's had. I've seen the fighters that he fought. I'm just gonna say, compared to the beasts and the people I've been against, I don't think I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything any different. I've heard it all. I've seen it all. The one thing I've noticed is he don't do too well with, yeah, sure. Darkness hasn't been throwing kicks in a while, but we all saw how I first came into Street Beast. My kicks were my thing. I stopped because I started doing something different. Doesn't mean I forgot how to do it. I also noticed the difference is he doesn't go to the deadly rounds. He don't go past first, second round. He has that luck of finishing his
Mhm.
opponents. On the other thing, I like to go all the way to the fifth round. We've seen my fights. I'll take it wherever it has to go. I've been in super dangerous situations, and I think the experience, the knowledge, and all the warriors and wars that I've been through has just did nothing but made me stronger. So I'm ready for him to come over here to the West Coast. You got that little win last time, but you coming over here back to my
Are they
home,
talking about?
what's my yard. I'm gonna clip those wings. You can fly into the wing to the ring all you want. You ain't flying out. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
And that's
I'm
on
pushing
West Coast.
myself harder than I did
And that's
before
on
because this
West
fight,
Coast harder
I
than
don't
I
see it
did
as just
before.
any
So this
regular
fight,
type of
I'm
fight.
gonna see it as just
This is I'm
any
carrying
regular type
all
of
of the
fight.
West Coast on my back. I'm carrying all the people you disrespected and your last little shenanigans you pulled, and I'm gonna be the person that's gonna stop all this. We're not sitting here playing that game anymore. We're not. That's what's gonna make the difference. And it's gonna be a night event. Darkness always has the advantage in the dark.
Damn, I wish fucking Winged Sea was here to talk, bro. That
We
was
can
hard
see
as
what's here to
fuck.
talk, bro.
Got
It's
a
hard as
whole
fuck.
promo right there, dude.
Hey, Darkness, I got a question. I mean,
Y'all know
we
what's
all
going.
know,
That's
we
for
all know
everybody.
his kryptonite. We all know it's a right head kick to the jaw. We all know that we seen him get slept. We seen him go stiff from a right head kick. Are we practicing the right head kick. We haven't seen
Hold
Darkness
on.
throw too
I
many head
barely
kicks.
hear
We know you're very
619.
agile, you're very physical, you're very athletic. Are we practicing the right head kick? The 1, 2, toma, go to sleep? Or are we trying to choke the boy out, send him back to the East Coast? What is the game plan? We know the boy doesn't have a jaw. It's out there. We know his kryptonite. He's been slept in professional rings, and he's been slept in the street beats. Are we practicing the right head kick because we know it's there? Now you put yours up. Now you put yours up. Darius, can you hear me? Darius, can you hear me? Darius, can you hear me?
Okay, sorry, fellas. 619's having troubles. So he
We're
wanted
just gonna take
Darkness
over
to
this
see you in
podcast.
time.
Come on.
I will take over the podcast. So he just wanted to see Darkness. How are you gonna prepare for this fight? How are you gonna make sure that he knows Winksy? I know maybe you had low clout, maybe you've gotten a little of a little clout with the YouTube thing. Okay, whatever. Yeah, maybe you've had all the YouTube videos. How are we gonna show him that we're over here on the West Coast and we do things different? Darkness, I'm sorry, but I don't think we can hear you, so you're gonna have to redo that, play that back. We can't hear you. Okay, go ahead and run that back. I think we can hear you now. Darkness, can you hear us? We can hear you now. Darkness?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Now you can go ahead
Okay,
and
here we
speak on
go.
it.
So
So,
the
yeah.
easiest way to say this is we don't play those games over here in the West Coast. We don't got no dancers. We don't got none of these little show offs. All we got is fighters. Everybody that ever fought in the West Coast, we're warriors. We're dogs. We're not about that clown stuff. If you gave any of us the opportunity to train with Demetrius Johnson, we would have took that shit seriously. Not sitting here playing around, playing butt touch and all that other stuff. These are real fighters over here. Real warriors. When you come to the West Coast, you snuck away last time by fighting a new guy. And then you want to call me out to fight after I done went through 5 round war? No. Fight me when I'm fresh. Fight an actual fighter. Fight a warrior. Don't fight some new person and say that represents the West Coast. I represent the West Coast. Since Street Beefs won, you should have came and fought me. I would have killed that right off the back. I'm not sitting here to watch that dancing. I'm not sitting here to play around. We're in this cage to fight. You want to dance? You can go to the club later. Go dance at the club. Go do all that you want to do. I got enough dancing partners over here in Cali. I don't need one more. We can save the dance, but you can save that for the club. We in this cage to fight. So all that little antics and stuff you doing, I'm not sitting there playing with it. I'm not gonna sit here and watch you dance. I'm not gonna sit here and watch you shake your butt, play around. No, we fighting, and that's on West Coast. That's on everything. So I'll see you when you come over,
So
but don't bring that
I'll see
dancing.
you when you come over.
Coach Darkness, did you hear my question or no?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, I was saying that we all know the kryptonite, the wing C kryptonite is the right head kick to the jaw. We've seen him slept multiple times in the Street Beats yard, professional fights. We've seen them. We know. Are we practicing the right head kick to the jump? That's all we
Oh
need. One,
yeah,
two,
we've
ping,
been.
snoring. Are we practicing that?
I'm gonna say this. We've been practicing head kicks, y'all. I don't know if everybody forgot, but if you look at Darkness when I first came to Street Beast, I was throwing kicks like crazy. I stopped doing it because I changed up my style a bit. That don't mean I forgot how to kick. That don't mean I forgot how to kick. I'm also not gonna sit here and wait for all those antics. So yeah, the kicks are there, but I'm practicing some other stuff too. I got some heavyweights that's coming in to help me be able to take the power hits and everything. You're not getting no knockout. You're not getting no. Right now, I'm gonna put it this way: Wing C, you need me more than I need you. Reason why? You fell off. You need something to bring you back up for everybody to have their eyes on you. Because as of right now, after that last thing you pulled, ain't nobody watching you. Just know that. Does that answer the question of if I'm working on them head kicks? For
Head
sure.
kicks, for sure.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's exactly what I want to hear. That's the energy I wanted. Hey, Humble Beast, Humble Beast still is still in the building. Mm.
Can he hear you?
Can you hear you?
Is Humble Beast still in the building? Can you hear us, Humble Beast?
Just don't want to talk.
Don't want to talk.
Well, let me ask,
But let me ask.
Colossus. Colossus, you're a highly, you're a highly favorite, right? We all know this. You're a big favorite. We all know this. People are expecting you to run through Humble Beast, right? People even gave a 50-50 shot to the main event, which I was a joke because his size. We all saw that size doesn't matter. Humble Beast is a dog. You know, he got him out of there quick. So, are you expecting this to be a quick fight? People think they're giving him no chance because, I mean, we saw that size doesn't matter because Humble Beast took out, the main event was pushing, 320 pounds. We know you're all muscle, you're better technique wise. Do you think he's gonna go past the round? You think he's gonna take you to the fifth round? It's gonna be a dog fight? Are you expecting this like your usual fights? One and done, get out of here, one round, 30 seconds, on to the next. And what are your aspirations? Are you trying to be the boxing champ? Are you trying to be the MMA champ as well? Or what's the plans after the big dog tournament next month? This month, 29th.
So I'm glad you asked these questions, 619. To put it blatantly as possible, man. Me and the main event are two different types of 300 pounds. I'm pushing about 270 right now. I'm training with killers every single day. Him to death. He's such a cool guy, but he's training for a 5 round fight. I'm um, looking for a knockout. Like, we're on different game plans in that aspect. Even going against Hala Oni, man, like, I was looking forward to that so I could kind of show everyone the damage I was going to do with this was. But as soon as I got this connection from the clinch, that's my bread and butter. I fire out first, I find the shit, and I go for the knockout. All it's going to take is me to touch his chin one time. It's going to kind of click. Like, yeah. And that's my aspirations for after, this dirty boxing tournament. I won 3 strikes. Um, As them as frequently as possible.
Hey, so if let's say
If I
if
get a call
if
from
Colossus you win the big dog tournament, are you gonna go for the heavyweight title, which is up for grabs? It was stripped from me for no reason. Out of nowhere. Oh, you haven't fought. All right, cool. Whatever, whatever. I'm still the champion. I feel if you win this one, obviously everybody would want to see me and you. Not the same event. I don't think that's fair. Let's say you have an easy fight. Who knows? Anything can happen. You get cut. You know, you get low blow in the balls. Anything can happen. It's a fucking fight. But I think if you win this fight, if you win, either one, you or Humble Beast. I think the winner should fight for the heavyweight strap. The very next event, October, you Humble Beast winner gets title shot. Nobody beat me for the heavyweight title. 619 versus Humble Beast. 619 versus Colossus. Let's go. I think everybody will love that. Last event of the year, October. Let's go. Belt for belt. Two belts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm honestly down for whatever, bro. If I'm fighting for a title, it's I'm fighting. If Street Beef says, hey, you have a heavyweight boxing, run it. Down for a fade. I'm not fade. Driven out there by myself multiple times and proven that. I got.
Oh, Colossus, you're back?
Jeremy?
Yeah, I was saying the winner of the Big Dog tournament should fight 619 for the heavyweight belt the very next event in October. Bada big. Simple as that.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not turning down any fades. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear?
Hey, can you guys hear me or what?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Am I still was the question still on me?
Simone, yeah.
Because my answer is just I'm down to run any fade. Like whatever. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Can anybody hear anybody?
Yeah, I can hear you too.
I just heard you.
Colossus, if you can hear me, I was saying.
Simone.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Can you hear me?
Simone.
Okay. I don't know if I don't think they can hear us.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear us either.
I
All
can
right,
hear
for
you
sure. I
guys.
guess it's just me and you right now.
I guess Blanco can hear us
Oh, for
too.
sure. Okay.
Hey Blanco, if you make that shirt, let me
Sure.
know.
Hey, then y'all should know. Hey,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
Is it right?
beautiful. Yes, sir. Hey, I just want to say, man, I'm really excited to scrap. I hope you stay healthy and everything works out, man. I'm sorry to hear about your family. Keep your head up, bro, and we'll hang out after we fight, bro. and it's good seeing y'all. I'm gonna get out of here in a second, but I want to shout out my Instagram real quick, Blanco the Champ on IG. I got my pro debut coming on November 14th in Puerto Penasco for Chingazos. It'll be on fight.tv. So make sure to get your tickets and tune in. Watch me scrap and get down. Hey, but I love you boys. I'll see you guys at the event. Thank you.
Likewise. God bless you, bro.
See you, bro.
Yeah, everybody else cut off or something, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if we got kicked to like a different lobby or what, but looks like the big dogs are in this lobby.
Oh yeah, come on. How does it look like the big dog?
I don't know, bro. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to fight at night. That's gonna be, I think, one of my favorite parts about the whole event. And then, we'll see what happens. A cut could always happen. That's my biggest thing right now is like trying to avoid getting cut because I know he's gonna be throwing some heavy elbows, some sneaky elbows. So I gotta just prepare for the unexpected and at least be ready to weather the storm.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, that's for sure. A good fight. You guys
What
can
about you?
prepare now.
What's your game plan?
My game plan is just to go in there and to put on the best performance I ever did. But I want to end it with a brawl, like a real dog fight. I want to end it up.
Okay,
I
you
want to
guys
end up that fight.
big brawl.
I want to end up that fight with the most punches thrown in the fight in Street Beef.
Sheesh, that would be crazy.
For real.
So,
Um, yeah, and I feel like, bro, you're very long. You're a long fighter, and whereas Blanco is a little bit shorter and more compact. So I feel like if you keep him away with that stiff jab, like you'll have all day to kind of set different combinations up too.
so yeah, like I know I can like fight and punch somebody from a distance, but I don't know why. But for some reason, that's not me. I like to fight standing toe to toe. I like to like receive these punches, bro. I like to receive them, but I also like to give them back.
Absolutely,
I like to have a war, bro. Like I have more fun when we both punching back and forth and back and forth. We're just right there trying to knock each other out, see who gets knocked out first. Like I don't know why. There's something about that makes me feel really good. It excites me. I feel like the fans love to see that. They love to see a war of people just punching each other back and forth, back and forth. They'll be like, damn, this can go anywhere. Who's gonna get knocked out? Who's gonna get knocked out? Damn, oh shit, damn. You just see both fighters just punching each other back and forth, back and forth. That excites people. That adrenaline rush, damn, that's real dope.
exactly.
So that's how I'm hoping that this fight ends. Like none of us get knocked out, none of us bleed. I want to see like two dogs, just punching each other back and forth, seeing who gets knocked out. And if we do get knocked down, I hope that we get up and we continue, knock another person down, we get up again, just keep knocking each other out to the end. That would be a good dope fight. Not gonna lie.
Yo, can anybody hear anybody?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is true. Gosh, Josie, you're a warrior like that. I can see that in your fight.
So, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you. Like I said earlier, you're big inspiration.
Now I can't hear anybody.
I
Oh,
heard
yeah.
you, Darkness. You hear me?
Is anybody talking?
I can hear, but the voice is
Pulled
like,
over. You got yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to get
I can
himself
hear everybody.
together. What
Can
we're
can
saying,
can anybody hear anybody?
yeah, what we're
yeah, I
trying to
can hear
say
you
is,
good now.
once you guys are done, like, let's say you guys fight this and you guys win. What is your
And
aspiration after you guys win this fight? What do you want this to be a stepping stone to? Like, what are you looking for this to what opportunities do you want this to open for you?
I don't think anybody can hear anybody. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Simone.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you too.
We can hear you.
Okay. I think the only person I can't hear is 619. Oh, look, I got two personalities.
Yo, can anybody hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Oh my God! Thank God. Did Colossus leave? No, nobody can hear me.
I can hear you. I think he
Just,
left.
just darkness. Can everybody hear me or just one?
Yeah, I
I
can hear
think
you
just
good now,
me.
bro. I can
Oh,
hear you.
well. Gold God shows him said he can hear you.
I can hear darkness
God shows
too.
you. You give me perro.
Simone.
Give a
Oh
thumbs
yeah.
up if you can hear him.
Oh yeah, I can
Can
hear
you
you
guys
too.
hear 619?
Simone, Mato.
Okay. Hey, so this is your last fight, win or lose. Last fight in Street Beast.
Yeah, probably. But I'm not gonna
Oh, it's
fight
okay.
after
Got
this.
you.
I have my second professional fight. He just barely had
Yeah,
his
you
fight.
can't. Yeah, it's
He just
just all
barely had
messed
his fight
up.
against the champion. He just barely had a fight
Everybody
against
can
the
hear
champion.
somebody. One people can hear one somebody. I can hear you. You nobody can hear me.
I'm just going through it a lot,
Darkness.
Yeah.
but I'm just making me stronger. See,
Are we training for the right head kick?
Yes, we are. We've been pushing it. I have two more sessions with a secret person on Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, are you gonna reveal this secret person?
When the video comes out, I'll show you guys.
That's what's up. Have you been studying Wing C? I mean, let's
Yeah.
call it what he is a very very skilled fighter. He's very experienced. He's been doing combat, karate, MMA. He does everything, right? So,
Yep.
but we all know his kryptonite. I mean, the world knows his kryptonite. It's right there. I mean, I actually don't know his ground game. I don't know. I don't know his ground game.
So
How
it's
good?
because
I don't know his
it's
ground
be,
game.
it's because none of his opponents has ever actually stayed there and went to the ground with him. But he has a pretty solid ground game. I see he's been doing a couple of jiu-jitsu tournaments and stuff. But like I
Okay.
said, he's with those antics, and I'm not sitting there to wait for all that. I'm a scrambler. You can get me to the ground, but just know I'm gonna go and move around as much as I can. I work on my ground game just as much. So really, when I look at it, almost the same. Besides the antics, I think it's gonna come down which one of us can take a hit and which one of us can't. And I've been hit by some pretty big dudes.
I want to say your background is way superior than his. As far as like the names that you face is way superior than his.
Yeah, like I said,
Right?
yeah, I was really mad the first time he came to the West Coast. He ducked and dodged me and fought somebody that was fresh to the scene instead of fighting an OG.
I agree. But hey, look, now you got it. You know, the powers that be
Yeah.
made it happen. He's gonna come out here. This is a great look. This is the biggest this is the biggest fight you've had, right? As far as like name and then like East Coast, West Coast, we got, the whole West Coast is rocking with you. We got your back. We're hoping you pull this off, you know?
Yeah, see that's the thing that adds more pressure to it, and I don't break under pressure. I feel like I feed off of that. Like I feel like normally I would fight. This is darkness fighting. Now I feel like I carry the whole name of Street Beast West Coast and everybody. A lot of people that wrote to me in my IG inbox, Facebook. I'm carrying all that on me. That all wants to see this dude get knocked out. That's motivating me more than I've ever been motivated in any of my fights.
Absolutely, man. You guys are the headline. This is Darkness versus Wing C. Street Beat West Coast 60 is huge.
Yeah.
It's a huge event. It's Street Beat West Coast 60. It's a big dog tournament. There's that special belt. Two of those belts will be handed out. Hey, let me ask you a question right now. Who do you have in both fights between Blanco and God's Chosen and Humble Beast and Colossus. Who are you leaning towards?
Okay, towards if I have to go by statistics and stuff, I'm gonna say with the there with the Blanco and God's chosen fight, you got two guys that are warriors. But I think it's gonna come down to, and I've seen this so many times. I love Blanco; he has the skills, but something about God's chosen is that he don't go down after a beating. Like he
Yeah,
takes a beating and he pulls something out of him that gets him that win. Like, and that's that real dog. Blanco has the dog in him, but nobody's ever really beaten Blanco to the point of like really losing. Blanco is always the top dog in his fights. He's always doing most of the
yeah,
damage.
yeah,
So, and then with Humble Beast and Colossus, listen, I'm gonna say from the beginning, I've always said, Colossus is the bigger dude. He's trained in MMA. He's gotten all this, but you know, you got Humble Beast who has been pushing himself harder than he has, and being that underdog, you
yeah,
never know what could happen. We seen what's been going on throughout the years with the underdogs. These underdogs have been coming up. Look what happened with Anthony Joshua.
yeah,
Look, it's just you may never know. Humble Beast might have that one hit that might just change the whole thing.
yeah. I agree. I know Colossus is a heavy favorite off of size, and we've seen him put people down. But man, Humble Beast is a dog, bro. I'm rooting for Humble
Yeah.
Beast because he like technically beat me for not showing up, so I got to root for him and him being an underdog. And I don't think people are gonna. I think people will be surprised. I think he takes him into deep waters.
Yeah.
I think he takes Colossus into third round, fourth round. You know what I mean? Like we never see Colossus tired, and we know Humble Beast has a gas tank. So I'm
Yeah.
curious how that goes. And in between these two, between Blanco and God's Chosen, these are two Mexican dogs. You know, these are two dogs. Like no quit. Either of them. Blanco has fought Big Daddy, Prodigy. There's no quit, my boy. We know fucking my boy right here is a straight perro, a straight dog. You know what I mean? They're both doing bare knuckle. So I think that's a fight of the day. Because I don't think they're going to be throwing elbows. I think they're just putazos. I think they both go all the way. I don't think either of them gets knocked out. I think they both go the whole distance. I think it's gonna be a crazy fight. I can't wait.
No, I think somebody's gonna throw that hit that's gonna hit that button because they both be swinging like sledgehammers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and we've seen God's chosen. He has that power. Like that's why he got. That's why he's called God's chosen. He has that power. All it takes is that one hit. We've seen him get those knockouts that shock the world. We seen him. We seen that fight he had with Ninth Ether, and I was sitting there in the corner, and I was shocked. Like he came
Yeah,
out of nowhere with that.
yeah,
Blanco, like I said, Blanco has the skills, but skills is good. But I don't think Blanco's faced anybody like God's chosen. And God's chosen, he can take a beating.
yeah,
Blanco, I really think it not to be against God's chosen, but I think Blanco, in order for you to really do something, you're gonna have to cut him. You're gonna have to practice them elbows. You're gonna have to get a quick cut and cut God's chosen. Because if you sit there just stand and try to beat him, he takes a beating. I've seen this dude bloodied, like completely demolished in a fight, and come back and win.
yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah. I
Humble
agree.
Beast. I wouldn't let don't Humble Beast might shock the world. Like I said, we just seen what he did to TME, and TME outweighed him majorly.
By 100 pounds.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
hey, don't like I said, these underdogs. Don't let that fool you. I know for a fact
yeah.
I'm going into my fight as an underdog. Wing C has the popularity. Wing C has everything behind him, and I'm the guy that's not known so well in the West Coast. So let's
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah, this is your chance to springboard. Like you get that look, you get that crazy win off of Wing C. That's viral. Riddle, you're off. You're out of here. Like, yo, who's Darkness? Yo, Darkness just embarrassed. Wait, see, so this is all you, man. This is like, I feel like the pressure is more on him because
Yeah.
he's big time, and you're kind of like supposed to like just lose to him, you know? And he's coming across the country. I think all the pressure's on him.
Yep. Not only that, like I said earlier, and I'm gonna say it again. I feel like Wing C, where he's put himself in the predicament that he's got into, he needs, and I know this because my coaches, the people that's been training with me, have told me, he needs a flashy knockout to get back on the scene again because he fell off. So he needs something. But you're not coming to the West Coast to get that. I'm sorry to break it down to you.
What do you feel? What do you feel about the drama with him recently? You saw the whole drama with him where he was temporarily kicked out of Street Beats by Scarface himself because he was caught. People had caught him online liking um, racist comments, racist slurs. He was following like he was following like white supremacists. He was following a lot of crazy people that are like anti, like pro ICE, anti black people. And he got caught. It was screenshotted. And he was kicked out by Scarface. And then I guess he chopped it up with Scarface, and they kind of let it be like, nah, it's not like that. I'm not like that. You know, just bullshit on like. How do you feel about that? About Wigsy getting caught being
Like
potentially a
I said,
download racist?
it's his antics and stuff. That's gonna be his downfall. That racial stuff, we don't play. Street Beast is a brotherhood. We accept whatever you are. So pulling that race card and stuff, that don't help at all. And that last little trip he did at Karate Combat where he messed up somebody's
Yeah,
fight. Oh, just to let you know, Wing C, I'm connected with those people whose fight you messed up, and trust me, it's all their pressure and everybody on my head telling me to get this to make you pay
yeah.
for all the stuff you do. Whether you races against blacks, Hispanics, you fighting 2-1. I'm Cuban and black, so you got Latino and African all together. So you about to get a beating from all my ancestors. You want to be racist? You're gonna get beaten from all the ancestors, both sides.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't know about that. I feel like only like the Street Beats people that are like really locked in knew about that because the outside world didn't catch that. I feel we were told about that because Scarface made it a big deal. That people were saying him stuff, but whatever his beliefs are, you know, obviously his antics of doing that shit in the combat karate where he interrupted a live fight, which is hella disrespectful just to get views. I thought those two dudes should have knocked him out, and then he ended up catching hands in the lobby by one of the fighters, that he disrespected. So rightly so, bro. Like you try to make a mockery out of two guys who've been training their ass off and put their lives online, then you jump in for a riddle. I mean, he kind of deserved getting his ass beat in the lobby, you know?
Yep. Like I said, he needs me. He needs a flying knockout. He needs something to get him back on the scene. But you're not coming to the West Coast to get that. We don't. Like I said, we don't dance over here. We
Yeah,
don't play around. We fight. That's what we came to do. We came to fight, not dance. Simple
yeah,
as
it's gonna
that.
be a good one, bro. Hey, the whole West Coast got your back. You're an OG. You're a legend. You're a Hall of Famer. Obviously, we're all riding with you. Obviously, he has a huge fan base. I'm sure he's gonna have a lot of fanboys. I'm expecting a lot of even Chuby's West Coast guys begging for a picture, autograph of that dude. You know, you should take that as motivation. Like fuck this fool. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know. I
Hmm.
definitely know that because yeah, it's a lot. Like I said, my training. I think what I'm doing right now. All my opponents, no disrespect to y'all, but I think as of right now, I've never trained and pushed myself as hard as I am right now. I'm breaking my body apart, fighting, training, and sparring against guys way bigger than me, taking a beating so I can be prepared for someone small like me.
Hey, what's the weight and height difference between y'all? Are you guys pretty much the same weight? I
We're
feel
the
like
same height. We actually, when he first came down to the West Coast, we took a photo together.
okay.
We're the same height. with the same height, with the same weight class. I think nobody has a longer reach than the other. We'll see.
Is this a 5 rounder or a 3 rounder?
Hell, I would love if they make it a 5 rounder because I know he can't go that deep in the water. He can't swim.
Yeah, I feel like we've never seen Wing C in deep waters. I feel like his fights end
No,
early, vice versa. Either he stopped or he stopped somebody with the antics. But I feel like this kryptonite is just like taking a tool. Like you can't. I mean, I can't see you getting psyched out. You're a veteran. You've been here before. I can't see you, fucking being fooled by his antics. You know what I mean? His like you already know he's gonna showboat. He's gonna dance. He's gonna do little things on you. I feel like when he does that, just jab in the face, pop in the mouth, shoot for a takedown.
no, you're not doing that dancing. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
give a chance. I don't want to see dancing. Like I said, we came to fight, not dance. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, you come to the West Coast and you dance in our yard, that's disrespect. Because we
Yeah.
don't have dancers here. We have fighters. Everybody
Yeah.
here is warriors.
Yeah.
And you ain't coming to the
I,
West
I, would-
Coast to dance.
I, I would have loved for him to come out with like with death sentence, because I know they're like a little clique. I would have loved for him to come out with death sentence, and he could have fought Illuminate the State rematch. That would have been cool. 'Cause I know they're
Yeah.
boys, and we've been trying to get death sentence out here. We I think we all funded his like plane ticket, but he like missed his plane. He got on the wrong plane. Some like dumb shit.
Didn't didn't him and his buddy put out a video earlier this year saying they were coming over to the West Coast to take it over? Whatever happened to
Yes,
that?
because yeah, because a lot of us are talking shit, and he's talked a lot of shit. I think he's cool. He's funny. He's a character. He like I feel like he knows he's not an actual like fighter, but he plays off his popularity. So yeah, he caught the riff that, man, them dudes on the West Coast really hate on me, man. Fuck the West Coast. I'm gonna come out here. So Daniel and a couple of guys tried to get like a little fundraiser for him to get him out here. So we tried, and he didn't make it. And he went to a fight circus and did some stuff there. We got paid for it, but yeah, he's kind of been quiet lately. Like Death Sentence, like his his shit blew up crazy, and he's kind of been quiet. He hasn't fought. He hasn't done
Yeah.
anything. He hasn't. Yeah, so I think it'll be a cool look if he comes out with Wing City and then he fights. Illuminate the State rematch. That was a huge fight. That's like 2 million views online.
So I think the same thing. I think he should have came out and stuff. But you know what? The person that death sentence has been in my inbox and the person he hates the most out of the West Coast, and I don't see a fight ever happening, but that dude really hates Shinigami.
Oh, really? He should
Yeah.
be got it.
Yeah. I think you guys
Hey,
will get him out here if you tell him you'll let him fight Shinigami.
hey, you know what's crazy is that Shimigani would fight him. Shimigani would absolutely fight him.
I
Yeah,
believe so.
yeah, no, like Shimigani wants to fight. The whole thing is the whole weight difference. But I think like it should be. It's like a fun fight. I mean, we seen crazy fights go down in scrapyard. I mean, I
Yeah.
think everybody would love to see Shimigani in his gi versus Death Sentence with the bandana.
Well,
I
I,
think it'll be
I, I
cool.
think it would be good, not to say it the wrong way, because at one point Shinigami was a viral sensation. Death Sentence is a viral sensation. We should just call it the battle of the viral sensations. Shinigami still got that head kick. Death Sentence got his charisma.
Yes, I feel like Shimigani was by far.
Oh, there goes your Wi-Fi.
Hey, Dark, I got you for that fight. I think you finna get that. I think you finna win that.
Did he freeze? God chose him.
Yeah, I think he did freeze.
Is he frozen on you guys' end?
Yeah, he frozen on mine too. Hey, what's up with Humble Beast though? I can't hear him.
I can't hear God chosen now. Hold on.
You can't hear me either? Hey, Humble Beast, do you hear me or what? Damn.
Hey, God's chosen. I'm back.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey, I'm back, God's chosen.
Oh, yes.
I can hear you, my brother.
Shit.
I wish
How you
you luck
been?
on your fight coming up. I've
Oh,
been all
yeah.
right, my man. I really have been. Just been training. If I can just talk to you really fast, I would just say this month, we're just getting excited for our finals. We're about to show out and make this big splash. Is this correct? Can you tell me? Is this your because Blanco said this may be his last fight.
Yeah.
That's not for you, right? It's not for you, right?
I don't know. This probably will be my last fight.
Can
For
I
Street
intervene
Beef.
and say, sorry, can I intervene and say both
Well,
of them
either
said this
either
could be their
decision, I'm
last
super
fight?
proud of you for everything, bro. Because yeah, you're just paving the way, like I said. I want to see the next steps. You're going to be going far.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was wanting to say if I could talk to you for a second. I've just been training hard, my dude. I can't wait for you to see me fight, meet all my family. It's gonna be really, really cool. But yeah, you're gonna go far, bro. I'm gonna be liking, sharing all your shit and make sure you get to the top. Both of us.
Oh, yeah. Likewise. Appreciate
Can
you.
I ask you guys something as someone who is helping out with the show, but also someone who's a fan of Street Beast West Coast?
Yeah.
Of
What
course, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
what made you guys, because I think about how me as a fan, I'm not a fighter, disclose, obviously you guys can't see me on here, but I'm not a fighter. I love to box. I actually started as a black belt taekwondo, but how did you guys get into street beefs? Like, did you guys see a fighter? Did you guys see a fight particularly? Like, what got you guys into street beefs West Coast? And what do you guys want your like if like what do you guys want your impact on this brand to be? Because obviously, like, we love Street Beast West Coast all around, all branches, but what's your mark to this branch? What do you guys want to bring to your next fight that's gonna consolidate you as one of the greats of Street Beast West Coast?
Go
Humble
ahead,
Beast,
guys.
you
So
wanna?
yeah, I remember answering this one time about how I started. I mean, I've always been a fighter. Back in 2020, it's just like I had my opportunity to fight for the first ever West Coast event here. And I remember telling y'all that I ended up turning around because I didn't know like the location, nerves, and also just being insecure of my decisions, that it became one of my biggest regrets of missing out on that event. That was back in 2020. And so it took 5 more years after that to finally get an opportunity to jump into the cage just because, man, I'd be fighting elsewhere at life. But I'm so happy to fight here. And as far as what's the be going in the future, 2027 when the hot box open, man, I'm just gonna be the face of that thing. Just that's where my area is, Mesa, and I'm gonna be there every weekend, sharpening my skills, getting ready to become pro. Maybe in DBX because it seems like that may be the best route, if not
Well,
MMA.
respect, because I
That's
think
a great question.
honestly, respect though, because I think the fact that a lot of people, let's keep it honest, a lot of people, like, they will you it's easy to talk online and say I would have done this, I would have done that, but not everybody is willing to get in the cage to talk that shit and act on it too. So I, first of all, I respect the fact that y'all are like just willing to even get in there. and just do your thing. And not only you're doing it for you, like you're entertaining a bunch of people. You know how hard it is to get in there, get recorded, and know that it's gonna be on YouTube forever. But yeah, I just want to say respect, because I think y'all are really a good representation what Street Beast West Coast is about. So I am looking forward to seeing your fights, and once we get 619 on here shortly, we'll continue the show. But respect to all you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it a
Hearing
lot.
about your story, guys. So I don't know if you ever told them
Huh? Yeah, what you call
about how you
I
got
started,
started with Street Beast.
how I got started with Street League was I've been watching it since 2018 when I was 19. So in my 19th birthday, I had woke up out of a coma. You know, my whole life I grew up fighting older people. I grew up fighting older people. I grew up in a Mexican household where my stepdad would put my older brother to fight with me. But I would never hit my older brother out of respect. He would like punch me, take the air out of me. If he would take the air out of me, he'll punch me in the face. I would never hit him back. Too afraid to hit my older brother. I got bullied when I was 10 years old because I was too afraid that I might kill somebody if I would hit them. When I was 10 years old, all I wanted to do was go to school and learn. Go to school and learn to get a good job to to be able to, maintain my family and to be able to help them. But then after that, at 12 years old, my stepdad had left. My mom had went with somebody else, and he would beat up on my mom. And then when he would beat up on my mom, I'll get into it and I'll fight him. I'll fight him like repeatedly. He was 30 years old. I was like 14, and I'll fight him. I'll fight him and I'll beat him up all the time. And I just told him
So,
straight up. I told him, you hit my mom one more time, hit my mom one more time, hey, you're out. You're done with this. You're out of this world. He did it one time. The last time he did it, I was about to like end my life. I was about to be in prison and stuff like that because I almost did something that I shouldn't have done. But yeah, my mom had told me, Migo, don't end your life because of this. Don't. You don't want to be locked up. You don't want to do something dumb like this. So what's it called? I didn't end up doing it, but then that was the last time he had put his hands on my mom. But yeah, my whole life I grew up fighting older people. I grew up fighting people older than me. And I'm not talking about like way much of an age difference because I was willing to fight whoever. But yeah, I had woke up out of a coma. I never got introduced to anybody ever talked to me about, hey, you trying to join a boxing gym? You trying to do MMA? You trying to do this and that? I never really had nobody, no inspiration like that. I never really had that love as much as I'm getting right now with this community and stuff like that. But yeah, when I turned 19, when I woke up out of the coma, I had a cousin that he was already doing boxing. And he had told me, hey, bro, you trying to come and train in my house? You trying to come and work out? So it started off with me working out. I couldn't even do a push up. I couldn't even do a sit up. I couldn't even do a pull up. That's how bad I was when I had woke up out of the coma. But yeah, so I just started working out at first, and then out of nowhere, I felt depressed. I really felt like I was robbed out of my manhood. I felt like I wasn't a man no more because I couldn't do a push up. I couldn't do a pull up. I couldn't do nothing. The doctors had told me that my bones and my kidneys had shut down, and they were surprised when I woke up out of the coma. But when I woke up out of that coma, what's it called? When I started working out, when I started training, when I started like working out with weights and stuff like that. After that, my cousin had told me, "Hey, bro, it's all right. Don't be depressed. How come you just don't start training boxing with me?" When I started training boxing, I started training boxing when the first day I could punch that punching bag, I could hit hard already. And then I was doing pretty good. I was surprised with what I could do. I never really hit a punching bag ever until I was like 19. When I woke up out that coma, I was surprised. And then I was just really depressed, just training for like 3 days a week. Then later on, I went down to my knees and I had prayed to God, right? I prayed to God. I told him, Father, please hold me with this. Hold me with this sport. Hold me to be able to do something good and great and big into the sport, to inspire other people and to spread your words. Because I don't care about the money, the fame, or nothing like that. I just want to inspire people to show them, like that God is the way and stuff like that. We're all not perfect. So no matter what we do, no matter if we cuss, no matter if we smoke, no matter if we drink, no matter what we have done in this life, does not make nobody any greater or more, better than anybody else. But yeah, that's why I went down on my knees, right? And I told God to help me with that. I felt like something clean in my heart, something like a light. And I don't know, it's weird how you can, how could I explain that? Like, how would I know what light? How would I know what clean is? I don't know why I just had that pop into my mind saying that that's the feeling that I felt in my heart. It felt like something bright, like light. And it also felt my shoulders felt heavy. My shoulders felt heavy like if you put an armor on me. So I feel like that was God helping me feel that so he could show that I'm gonna be with you, my son, all the way. And that's why I felt the spirit inside my heart. And I felt that armor get put on me. And I guess he told me he was just trying to let me know he was hearing me and all that. But through those ages, through 19, growing up, I've been through the most worst thing I ever been through in my life. But yeah, just because you follow God doesn't mean your life automatically is going to be perfect. You're also going to have trials. Things are going to happen into your life. Like Joe, he had everything, and then everything got taken away from him. Everything got taken away from him, but he still went down on his knees. He still went down and still started praising God. So no matter what you go through, no matter anything that you're going through, no matter if anybody tells you it's impossible, you can't do this, you can't do that, don't listen to them. It's just to their mind. Just because they can't do it, they want to tell you can't do it. It's just that their faith, their believing themselves, it's so low self-esteem that they have. They just want to see everybody down and stuck. There's people with a lot of envy in their heart. People hate on people. But all you can do is have trust and faith in yourself and just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and never give up on your dreams and just keep working hard, stay consistent. If it's not happening at that moment that you want it, just know one day it will come. And if it's meant for you, it will happen. You just gotta keep having trust in God, no matter what you go through. No matter if your family's health, it's like getting messed up, people are getting diabetes, cancer, whatever, family members dying and stuff like that. Never lose your faith and always stay strong and never give up on your dreams. Because if you give up on your dreams, that's when your life feels like it truly does not matter. But trust me, your life does matter. No matter what you go through in this life, just know, just take the good and use it as good. The bad, even use it as good. Whatever you go through in life, just getting prepared mentally and physically and
Hearing that.
spiritually. But yeah, whatever you put your mind to, just know it's possible. But yeah, I had when I was just betting like a while ago, I've been watching Street Beat since 2018. And just a while ago, I had got in contact with Street Beat. I was like, you know what? I was thinking in my head, God says, knock and the door should be open for you. Ask and you shall receive. So what I did, I had picked up the phone. I had contacted Street Beat West Coast. Tiny Tinker had hit me up through the platform in Michigan. And he had told me that he got the fight for me. He had set it up, but it was canceled for the event. So then he set me up for another fight, and then that's when I joined Street Beat.
Okay, thank you for your words. Right now, we're trying to get 619 situated, but I appreciate you because I think you show them that amongst everything, sometimes they see people do what they do and it seems unattainable, but you show them like as long as you're very
Hello?
perseverant, yeah, to your goals and mindset is, I think it's very capable of doing it, and especially in Street Beats West Coast where everybody treats you as family and they're very willing to support you. I think that's very important. Like you always have to have a good environment of people who are willing to help you further your goals and aspirations. So we're gonna try to get 619 back on this stream, but thank you guys for being on here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, God chosen. Hey, so has your brother stopped fucking with you? Because you said your brother used to fuck with you. Has he stopped fucking with you since he's seen what you could do with those manos, perro?
No, he stopped like putting his hands on me when I was 19. Because one day I was at the house. He was at the house. He's my older brother. Mind you that. And then my sister's boyfriend, her baby daddy, was putting his hands on it. My brother's just in the kitchen cooking. He's not doing nothing, right? And then I was like, shit, my older brother not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna do something. That's my sister. I'm the man of the house. I'm supposed to protect her. What I did, I went to the room. I told that fool that what's he doing putting his hands on my sister? What do you think? I'm not gonna defend her? I put him in a choke lock. he was choking himself. He was choking himself, and I put him in like hardbar, and he was trying to come out so fast. Like, foam started coming out of his mouth. My mom, my sister was telling me, stop, kill him. And then I told him, all right, let's I want you to fucking die. Otherwise, I'm going to kill you. So I let him go, right? He ended up bleeding. I went to the kitchen, and then what's it called? Because I said, hey, bro, what you doing? I know I'm too. But you're the oldest one. I got more to you. Check about this. And he's like, pull up, shoulder up. I'm protecting myself. And he's like, what? He's like, well, I'm not. I told him, I'm not scared of you. He just started running at me. I had hurt my head. So then after he started swinging, I was holding run. Me just like, just swinging over his head. I hit me in the jaw. So then that's my guy never gonna stop. So when I told myself I'm gonna get him but I put him on force or like numb. And I he just got wobbled. He's like, watch him back. Come back. Got up, get up. He got left. He's back. They try to jump me. They try to jump together. And then there's no
Hey, everybody has a story, doggy. Hey, let me ask both of y'all a question because we got humble. Both of you got crazy fights coming up. Both of you came out of nowhere. Both of you got a crazy hype behind you. Both of you on a crazy tear. Humble beast. Let me ask both of you. What was the fight? Because obviously you guys both discovered Street Beast or Street Beast West Coast at some time. What was the fight or the fighter that you saw that you're like, dude, I could do this? Like, what was like the fight? Was there a fight or a fighter that made you go, I'm down. This is dope. I'm gonna sign up and do this. We'll start with God's Chosen. What was the fight you saw or the fighter that you like, dude, I want to do this shit? Dale.
I'm not going lie. It was all the fights. I don't know why. I learned that. But what's it called? The main fight. My cousin used to work in the top little crazy. You know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like little crazy. He had five.
Oh, little cricket, the Filipino cat, right? That was going around boxing everybody all over the world, right? Yeah, little cricket.
Come on.
Yeah, OG, yeah.
So yeah, that's what reminded me, like, cause I didn't start it later on. Seeing him fight. But everybody standing. The reason why I fight because each and every fighter that fight.
Humble Beast, same question. What was the fight or the fighter that you're like, man, I'm gonna sign up, I'm gonna jump in this shit and see how I do. Let's go.
I mean, as far as the one fight that I saw, it was your fight with 619 and the hated native. That one, I remember just having that fire in my belly. Like, bruh. That I hated the crowd. They're like, quit shoving. And I just felt pissed off. I felt like that was me fighting. And I was just like, I want to go in there and represent this dude up. And then you turn 619. I'm like, this is great. This is gonna happen no matter what. This is an origin story.
Were you going for a hated native or are you going for 619?
I was watching the fight. I probably was watching 20 fights before that.
Yeah.
And by the time I got to that video, I just remember just getting pissed off. And then at first I gave you credit. I'm like, look at that. I'll never forget this guy, 619.
Yeah.
I remember at the first event. I was like, dude, you're at 619. They're like, yeah. I'm like, I want to get that guy.
Yeah, that was my first heavyweight fight because I had kind of like ran through the heavyweight division. I was bored, so I was like, you know what? Let me go to the big boys. This will be fun. So that was like my first fight introduction was a Haiti native. He hasn't fought since, and yeah, it was like intimidating, but yeah, dude, that was a cool fight. Oh, this is fun. I got cardio and speed on these big boys. This is fun. But I feel like you're kind of the same boat as me. You're like heavyweight, but you got those heavyweight lungs, but you lost so much weight that now you got cardio for days. That's people don't know that's a thing. Like
I
as
appreciate
big
that.
as big as you were, and now that you lost the weight, you got big lungs now. No, people don't know that. Like when you go up and you go down, you keep those big ass lungs. That's why you got cardio for days. That's what people were talking about, like Team Me and you, and they're like kind of like it's a toss up because he has so much experience and weight. I was like, dude, but Humble Beast is a dog. Like I know he's a dog. He ain't no quitter. He's a dog. And I know Team Me isn't a dog. He's just big. And but the dog's gonna win. And out the gate, you just show like, bro, I'm not.
The
You
rules
hit him with
that
like
help help out.
you hit that boy with like an 8 piece and a biscuit. You know what I mean? And that dude, TME was not knocked out because that dude took a knee, quit, but he still had air in his lungs to talk all this shit in the post fight interview. That's like, come on. See, Humble Beast is a fighter. You're not, bro. You could have 20 years of
The rules
experience,
says
100
it
pounds.
does. Because
Yeah.
now with the final, it definitely makes sense of how it should be ended. When I heard that, I was like proper. This whole
Yeah.
cut thing should have never gotten in my way in the first place.
Yes.
And then yeah, I like to know that's the rule now. It's good.
Yeah, like I feel like everything happens for a reason. Like me showing up, me not respecting the brand, showing up late, thinking the show starts when I get there. You took another fight. I was exited out from the tournament. We never got to fight ourselves. Hey, dude, because that's like your destiny. Like you're meant to fight Colossus, not me. You know what I mean? People might want to see us, but that's cool. That's why I said I feel like the winner of the tournament, you were Humble Beast. I'm rooting for you because you technically beat me. So I'm rooting for you because you technically beat me. So I was like, I'm rooting for the underdog.
Thank
I
you,
got
my
money.
man.
No, I got money on you. I know everybody's like, oh, Humble, Colossus, the power, he's scary, but I feel like, dude, you're a bigger dog, and we never seen him taken to deep waters. I can't see you quitting at all. You know what I mean? So I haven't seen you get slapped
Thank
at
you,
all.
man.
So yeah, so I'll be rooting for you.
This fight's gonna
I'll be
answer
there.
a lot of questions.
Yes, yes. See, that's the thing. Nobody sees that. Just like I was rooting for Blanco, and people thought Blanco didn't have a chance. So, dude, Blanco's a dog. Even though Battleborn is taller, lankier, more experienced in Muay Thai, but look at that, Blanco came on top. The underdog won. So yeah, I'll be rooting for you, and that's why I said that. I feel like he's a beast. They're both beasts. That's why both of these dogs are Mexican dogs. That's why I'm like, dude, the winner of you and Colossus should fight for the heavyweight title. Even though technically you're not a heavyweight, you know what I mean? Maybe not even a light heavyweight, but I feel like the winner should get the winner gets like the heavyweight title shot against me.
That would
So
be
either
for
me,
Colossus route. That would be a route for Colossus.
yes, yeah,
For us, it would just be like the no time limit. Because it would be cool.
Yeah.
Because everyone talks about your boxing. So I want to taste that too.
yeah. So that would be cool. So either way, if you guys don't know, Humble Beast has called me out for a no time limit. Once the bell rings, there's no rounds until the guys till somebody quits. So that'd be cool. And then Colossus has mentioned he wants to be the heavyweight champ and the MMA champ and the big dog. He wants all 3 belts. So he wants me. If he gets through you, he wants to fight me. So I was like, October, if you win the big dog tournament,
Now you're holding it down.
Yeah. So I'm down. Look, you're fighting him. You're not scared of him. I'm not scared of him. He's big. Cool. He's big, dude. We've all you fought monsters. I fought monsters. Cool.
You know what I think would
Be a good game plan changer for 3 Big West Coast.
if they were to put two good fighters against two fighters fighting at the same time.
Oh! Believe me, we've been speaking on the 2-on-2 because they've done that in the East Coast yard. They've done the 2-on-2. Scarface and I forgot who else they do. They've done 2-on-2 and 3-on-3s, and we've discussed that. We've discussed that 2-on-2 tag team. You know, like you go around and tag, or at any moment you tag in your partner. Yeah, you guys could easily bust that at the event. I have no opponent. I try to get somebody and nobody has called me out. So I'll be there. So to call out the winner of these two monsters, I'm gonna jump in the cage and be like, yo, 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 me and you next October. So I'll be there. And then I can't miss God's Chosen and Blanco. Like that's gonna be like a Mexican warfare. That's gonna be like Barrera versus fucking Morales right there. To me, that's what we're getting. Two Mexican dogs, no quit, fucking sock and rock and robots. I can't wait. You know, that's a 50-50 fight. You can't count any of them out. And then obviously Miguelito, you know, our boy Darkness versus Wing C. Like what a treat we're getting right there. You know, another toss up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And these three fights, too.
Yeah, like somebody said in the post, like, dude, this is a pay-per-view event. Honestly, like between you guys, between Humble Beast, Colossus, God's Chosen, Blanco, and Darkness and fucking Wing C, dude, that's pay-per-view. And we used to do those. Before like Street Beast West Coast 20, we had a couple 999 pay-per-view events. This would be one of the ones that you could literally charge, which would be dope. But yeah, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be the biggest event thus far. I'm happy to be there just spectating. I don't have to fight. It's gonna be dope just to watch. Cause you guys, I'm sure you guys know when you're there and you fight, you can't really enjoy the event because you're like the butterflies, the bubble guts. You're sucking out your opponent. You're trying to be cool, but and then you hear, dude, you're like the second fight. Damn, I gotta go wrap my hands. I gotta warm up. You can't really relax at these events when you fight, you know. But when you don't fight, it's kind of cool. You're kicking it. I could enjoy all you crazy fuckers beating each other up and just chilling, you know?
Facts. Exactly how it goes.
Yeah. So, hey, Humble Beast. So you win or lose this fight. I'm hoping you win. I'm on your side. Win or lose, you're obviously not 250 pounds anymore. You're obviously gonna go and do what? Are you gonna challenge fucking Coyote? What's the plan here?
That's the one. Yeah, okay, man. He's inspiration too of the always. I need to hit that up too. I want to know.
Yeah. Well, who's the MMA champ at like 185? Is that how much you weigh right now? 180, 185?
Yeah, I round up.
Yeah, or are you are you and Shimigani? You know, I told Shimigani, are you gonna fight this event? Because he fights. Me and him always fight at the anniversaries. We're both not fighting, but he said he's gonna be there. So, you know, you win or lose, you should call it Shimigani. That's a big fight.
That is vibe. Sinigani, no. It's okay. He's cool. But, I want to get the killers like El Colote. I want to get the. If I was small enough, I would get Blanco. I would get Deep Boy. I would get anybody that's just killer right now. A rematch with the Mexican Stallion. I would get that one guy with the overalls and the cowboy hat. He's cool. I just want the killers so I can become a seasoned fighter.
What are your guys' dream fights? Like, what are your guys' dream fights? Like, man, I would love to get in the cage with. Go. I'll start with God's Chosen. Who's like your dream fight? Like in Street Beats. I mean, before I go pro, I would love to jump in the ring with so and so.
Oh, so you're just talking about like Street Beats, why?
Street Beats from Street Beats West Coast to Street Beats East Coast to the whole branch, or even you know what? Fuck it, even Scrapyard, even though they're not technically Street Beats, we already know they have like some huge names over there. If you could fight one guy out of all three branches.
To be honest, I don't know if you guys have a champion through 160 through 168. I would want to fight.
Let me see who's in boxing.
Yeah, in boxing.
Fuck. Let me see. Coyote's 170, 180. He has two straps. He's currently a multi. He's a two division champ. I know he has like 170, 180. Below him, I don't know. Below him, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're too big for those dudes. I feel like you and Coyote will be like a banger. You get down to like 180. He'll. I mean, he kind of already accepted it last time he was on here, and I kind of threw it out there. Hey, you and God's chosen two Mexican dogs. He said yeah. He said that would be a banger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Humble Beast? If
Oh,
you
that's
had
another
one,
fight too for myself.
you also want Coyote?
It's oh yeah, God's chosen too.
Oh damn, dude. That's crazy. How much weight have you lost?
Like just because I love the spirit, and it's a great fighter.
Yeah, Coyote is 100% like pure boxer. Like, I think I met him. When did he jump to? He jumped to like Street Beast West Coast 3 or 4 or 5. Yeah, me and him like clicked right away. We started training together. He came down. I went up. We just like clicked on some pure boxer shit. He's like a pure boxer, but like traditional. Where I'm more freestyle shit talker. He's like very very professional. He doesn't talk shit. He doesn't call anybody names. You know, he's very traditional. But we're super tight. I love Coyote. Yeah. I would totally fight Coyote. We both have played with the idea, even though like the weight is so crazy, but just out of the love of boxing, and for the fans, like just to like give it up and bang it out would be dope.
That's true.
Y'all like that?
I know another name is Weapon M. I know that he's a great boxer.
Oh man, that's a little homie, but I feel like
I get weight class.
I feel he's like too. I feel like he's way too small for you. That dude's like 130, 140. Oh, there's darkness. Can you hear me, mijo?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, hey, darkness.
I'm trying to be the weight bully. I'm trying to shrink down as short as I can and get ripped.
For real, this dude. Hey, how heavy were you at one point? Like the heaviest?
My heaviest ever was
We lost Humble Beast. Darkness, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Darkness, can you hear me, Perito?
Simon.
Darkness, can you hear me? Darkness. Híjole. Darkness, can you hear me or no? No, he can't. Whoa. We can't hear you, 619. You can hear me, no?
Simon, I can hear you.
Humble Beast, can you hear me?
yes, sir.
Darkness, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
No, Darkness. No,
Darkness, no. Darkness,
no.
no.
I think Darkness got frozen, bro.
But to answer your question earlier, it was 296.
296, and right now you're how much?
Like 280. I mean, sorry, 180.
That's wild, bro. What would you chalk it up to? Like your weight loss? What would you say? Was it fasting? What was it? Did you go vegan?
Oh, dude, it's a big ass joke. So here, check this out. The joke is, I like ran away from the heavyweights. So a lot of running. So you just run. put in miles. Let's say 100.
Uh-huh. Oh, so running. That was it. Running. You just ran.
Oh yeah, I got videos on it. Put the sauna suit on. You wake up, go run. Go to bed, run, run some
Hey,
more.
I
Just put
I
on
I
David Goggins.
I got that runner's high as well, where I became a crazy runner and I used to love running a 5K a day. And how long can you run a 5K? Like, which is 3.5 miles.
Oh yeah, that's a great one for the boxers. Yeah, knowing you, yeah, you probably be busting that out in like 30 minutes. Yeah, 3 miles is easy 30 minutes if you're going slow.
Yeah. You hear that, fellas?
Oh
Three
yeah.
miles. Yeah, 3 miles, 30 minutes. I think like my top, like when I was like 205, like my first fight against BDW, I was running 3 miles a day at like 27 minutes.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Good pace.
Good pace.
Yeah, good pace.
You
It's
could have
not,
gone longer
yeah,
at that pace.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You're not sprinting, but I think like the longest like distance I ran was like 5.5, and then like my knees started to shake. I don't know if you ever had that where you try to like go as far as you can, and then your knees start to shake, and like pain starts to hit your thighs. I'm like, oh shit, okay, cool. Like your body is telling you like to stop.
Yeah, that's when the
Yeah,
David
that's when the
Goggins
David
videos
Goggins
come in.
videos come in.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah,
the
that's
knees
when
are
the
saying I'm
knees
a
are saying
bitch
I'm
right
a
now.
bitch right now.
And you just keep
And you
going.
just keep going.
Mhm. Hey, shout out! Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Mama Humble Beast. I know me and Moms came out to a rough start at first, but I want to say, man, like what a amazing woman, man. Does she have your back? Like what a support system this guy has. Like, man, that's your number one fan. She's so dope, bro. Like I love your mom. I know me and her came out to like a crazy start because she thought I had called you out of your name, but she didn't know I was talking to somebody else. And we came out to a rough start. And thank God you weren't on my level or her level because we were both on the same level. I was like, what the, like why is this woman like talking to me like this? You know what I mean? But you were like, yo, like chill, and then we both chilled out. After that, I got some respect for your mom, and I totally get how she had your back. And even in the live broadcast,
Yeah,
she
that was
like
a
Yeah, that
beautiful.
was a beautiful.
my bad. Speaker,
And thank you
I
And
need
again
thank you
for the
again
shout
for the
outs
shout
to
outs to
yeah,
Mama B.
yeah,
Mama B.
yes. Tell
Yes,
tell your mom
yes, that is
That's
definitely
definitely
worthy. My mama
I
is
I
queen.
yeah
with me.
I apologize to your mom in person. I'll apologize to that woman every time I see her. I got so much respect for her. I know like she didn't know I was speaking to somebody else. I know she thought I was speaking to you, and I totally get it. Fucking she has to have your back. Like anybody would, so I totally get it. But man, you got a dope support system right there, bro. She's dope.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Any last word, fellas? You both got crazy fights. You both are the main events of the fight. You both got dog fights. I want to say God chosen, you're 50-50. I want to say Humble Beast, you're 60-40. I think people are leaning towards more towards you. I wish there was some fighting. I wish there was like a DraftKings Street Beast where you could bet money on it. I would bet the house on Humble Beast because we never seen them in deep waters. And I would my advice to Humble Beast would be like tire him out. You know what I mean? Don't go bang it out with him. Maybe pop your jack, keep your distance. Take him to deep waters, drown him. You gotta drown him. If you seen Colossus is a monster, but if you've seen a couple of his fights, he had one fight with some OG, like some old white guy, and
Thank
the
you for
white guy
that
took
Thank you for
advice.
that
Yeah.
advice. Yeah.
yeah
Same
the white
time
guy
though.
Same
Over
time though. Over
time,
time,
you were my
yeah
you were my
boxing
boxing
yes
better.
better.
yeah he had this fight where he had this like some white dude from Jersey, and the white dude took him to like round 2 or 3 or whatever. I think they went to decision. So you go back and see that and kind of see like, okay, cool. that's your shit. I mean, that's what I would do. I would try to drown him out. I don't think you could stand and bang with Colossus. I think the technique there is to deep waters, drown him. He's a big dude, a lot of muscle.
It'll be 10
It'll
minutes
be
of
10
hell.
minutes of hell.
That's the game
That's
plan.
the
10
game plan.
minutes of
10
hell.
minutes of
2
hell.
minutes at a
2
time.
minutes at a time.
That's what's up. I just want to thank you so much for retiring the main event. That was an amazing moment. That was great to watch on the live stream. That was great to watch. The main event has deactivated his Instagram account. He was talking a lot of shit. But man, once he took that L from you, boy, he has vanished from the internet, bro. So just thank you for that, because I wanted to do that. I didn't get a chance. That's my fault. Here you are. You're at the tournament final. You definitely deserve it way over me because I wasn't professional
I'm
enough.
sure he'll
I'm
come
sure
back.
he'll come back.
For sure. I mean, I've asked if he would fight me at the anniversary dirty boxing when it's just crickets. So shout out to both of y'all, man. You guys are here at
I'll
the
be
at
the
the
I'll
fight
be
to
there
tournament.
see
to fight to
too.
see too.
Yeah. I mean, if he does, I'll be there to fight him. But shout out to both of y'all, man. You're both here. I'm sure we'll have another podcast probably like the week before the event just to see where you guys at. I'm hoping nobody gets injured. I'm hoping you guys ain't training too crazy. I'm hoping I've offered my services. I said if Humble Beast and God forbid Colossus, if one of you guys get into a fight, boom, I'm in. I'm in it. I'll be there just in case. Anything could happen. You guys could catch the flu. You guys could catch COVID. Somebody could snap their wrist during training. I'll be there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
actually
I
have
actually have
a
to
professional fight 1 week
1 week
before that.
before that.
Whoa. Tell me again. What are you doing?
Bare
Bare
knuckle,
knuckle.
professional
Hell
bare
yeah.
knuckle.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna have
Well,
my
uh,
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
in August
And August
22.
22.
Thanks for having
Thanks for having me.
Hey, God shows it. Did you say you're fighting the week before the Sheepies West Coast 60?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm fighting
I'm
on the
fighting in the
22.
22.
But yes,
And then
guys,
But yes,
Josie, you
guys,
have a
Josie, you
fight
have a
coming up.
fight coming up.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do that.
That's crazy,
Good,
bro.
good. And then 1
And
week
then
later,
1
I'm
week
gonna fight
later,
with
I'm
Brock.
gonna fight with Brock.
Hey, did you accept this fight before or after your Blanco fight was like officially announced?
I
I
accepted it.
accepted it.
I think
I think
the
the
Blanco
Blanco
I'm not even sure. I don't even remember, but what's it called? I feel like this second professional fight, I'm gonna win in the first round. It's gonna be bloody, really bloody, really nasty. So I feel like I should be good as long as I don't get no big gas in my game, something like that.
Yeah.
Or my
good.
hands will feel good.
Uh-huh.
I think I should be ready for the next one. The week after.
So you're pretty confident that you're not gonna get cut. Nada. That you're gonna
I'm pretty
win.
confident because
That's what's
I
up.
don't know if you noticed, but my skin is kind of thick. I've been hit so many times like that, and the face is hitting, and even seeing this fight. When I get hit, I still go towards the punch. I've gotten an elbow time. The only injury I get, or my nose bleeding a little bit. But that's about it.
Yeah. Same. I feel you. I feel like Mexicans have like tough skin. I never been cut. I never been bleeding in my fights either, dog. But yeah, just fuck. If you're gonna do that, fuck, be a little cautious. Keep your hands up. You know what I mean? Try to end it quick, doggy.
So that's what I'm gonna do. The second fight, I'm gonna end it real quick.
Oh yeah, hey, you know what? I saw your flyer. You're fighting también con Island Strong, right? The same event.
No, I'm not fighting. I'm fighting somebody who just had their first fight with a champion of Big Dawg. So I'm fighting somebody that is in a high range. That's really good.
Okay, but you're not fighting. I wasn't trying to say you're fighting Island Strong. I was trying to say you're fighting same card as Island Strong. Cause I saw him post también.
Simon.
That's what's up. Yeah, shout out Island Strong también. He's a little dog.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be dope. I started following this. But then later on, I see after I had my first fight, I see like I was going through the Big Dawg bare knuckle off the Instagram page, and I see that his father
That's what's up, dog. Hey, any last words? Any last words for the Street Beast West Coast Familia? You officially have said this is gonna be my last fight because after this you're going pro. You're doing bare knuckle. You're getting paid now. You're getting cash to throw at hands. Any last words? And if you go out with the Big Dog tournament, that's a dope ass look to go out on top. You know what I mean? Any last words, doggy?
My last words is whatever you put your mind to, you can succeed in it. No matter where anybody goes, you can do anything you want to do. Hard work pays off. So just because somebody's better than you, you be like that, this guy's don't really matter. As long as you're willing to keep taking no take, just have this mind, you know, positive mindset, I got this, I'm the champ. Always push harder, and always keep going with everything you got, and never give up. But yeah, that's about what
That's what's up, man. Hey, thanks for having us. I'm sure we're gonna do one more antes de la pelea, probably the week before or the night before. We'll do a little, like recap. Hopefully you don't get injured. Hope God bless you in that bare knuckle. Hopefully God's on your side. Hopefully you come out victorious. Even if you don't, hopefully you don't come out with any cuts that prevent you, because then that would be kind of fucked up for Blanco, you know? Yeah, but if you win, hey, you deserve it. You've been a dog. You came out of nowhere, you know? God shows you've been viral, dog, knocking out crazy vets, dog. You got some crazy wins under your belt. Proud to see you, dog. Proud to see a Mexican homie fucking putting it down for la raza, palabra, doggy. Yeah, I'm a fan, dog. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna fucking repost all your fights. I'm sure you're gonna go far in this record. You're a youngster. You got balls. You got heart. You're gonna go far in this fight game, dog.
Muchas gracias.
You ever come to San Diego? I got you. Come to San Diego. We'll train, dog. Take you to Tijuana. I mean, I don't know si puedes, pero si vienes a San Diego, te llevo a Tijuana. We'll go to some dog boxing gyms. I'll help you out, doggy. I got you. God bless, brother. I love you, man. Good luck, doggy. Good luck. I'll see you in 3 weeks.
God bless you, bro.
Wow, man. Shout out to Hard in the Fight. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? That's right.